Hello and welcome back, YouTubers. I am Protomario, and today we are reviewing Metroid for the NES, Game Boy Advance, and the Wii, GameCube. Yes, there is a certain way to get it on the GameCube as well. Metroid was an action-adventure series in Nintendo, and this game actually defied what gaming was at the time. It originally was just an action-adventure, kind of sit down and play through levels, whereas Metroid was a non-linear kind of game. As you can see here, there is no clear on which way you're supposed to go.
Obviously you can, but there's no indication that you're going the correct location or you're even in the right place, because there is no, you know, left to right orientation. You can go left or right, up or down, and once you get into certain cavern spaces, you're able to explore at your leisure. Metroid was released way back in the 80s for the NES and was one of the earlier titles that really had a success and made a splash on the gaming market. As the gaming community sort of evolved from this arcade style setting, things started to grow, and this title really paved the way for new games to be coming out with such new style of play. It was really nice because you didn't just have to sit there and play a game like Pac-Man. Now you had the choice to go on an actual adventure, and this was one of the newer things that appealed to people. Overall, Metroid is a great action-adventure type game and allows for numerous hours of gameplay. However, do take note that it is an incredibly difficult game, and if you do not have patience, you probably will not like this. One of the cool features about Metroid Prime is that this game type here is unlocked after you beat it and within the bonus section, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure how it's unlocked, but I know it's unlocked. I'm pretty sure it's from beating it, but it could also be unlocked via the Game Boy Advance connection cord thing for the Nintendo GameCube and Game Boy Advance, which coincidentally can also be used with the Game Boy SP. So, as you can see, this is Metroid, and if you would like to see much more of Metroid without actually playing it yourself, I'm going to give a shout out to a guy named Cow's Crazy, who has been doing a Let's Play recently and finally finished it. It is a very difficult game to finish, and I give him kudos because when you get to the final part of the game, it is just overwhelmingly difficult, and he did die several times, so I'm not surprised. This game gives you very little leeway on taking damage and how to survive. More or less, if you don't have your wits about you or you're not good at platforming games like this, you're definitely going to be in trouble. If you do not have any sort of patience and you just like killing stuff, this game probably is not for you. However, maybe this will introduce you to a whole genre that you originally never liked because you were into just violently killing things on your video games. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone needs an outlet. Everyone needs to enjoy themselves when they play video games. So if you enjoy that, you enjoy that. But this game is probably more set apart for the RPG enthusiast because it incorporates a great deal of collecting items to actually beat it. I always thought it was really funny, the noises these bird things made. But overall, Metroid is just an excellent title, and even though the original had a lot of rough spots like this right here, and a lot of other things going on with it, it did incorporate a lot of mysteries, and at the time it really broke the barrier between just
running around with Mario and shooting things on your screen and running through one level and beating that level and doing this and doing that. It really broke the barrier between that and allowed people, much like Zelda, to actually go around and do things more than just killing monsters and stuff like that, which was very nice. In my opinion, Metroid is a game changer, and it changed the market. Without Metroid, we probably wouldn't see the current games that we have today. More or less, we would probably still be stuck with something else, or until someone else came up with a different game other than Metroid, which, again, it would be something else, but probably along the similar lines of action-adventure collection, RPGs. So, let's delve into the review itself while these cucumbers try to kill me. Overall, the graphics definitely blow. There's no questioning that. The graphics really suck in this game. And what are you going to do? It's an NES title. You're working with 8 bits. A lot of the scenery is reused over and over again. And that's kind of annoying. But it's not really a game killer, per se. So, graphically, it's okay. Going back to gameplay, this incorporated new notions of gameplay, so you're not just running through it and killing one thing over and over again. You're actually trying to use strategies in defeating your enemies and the bosses, and you have to collect a certain amount of stuff before you can progress, and that's pretty nice. Other than that, sound-wise, it has some great music, and definitely a must-have or must-play for any Nintendo enthusiast. If you have never played Metroid before, it is readily available on Game Boy Advance, and it does have a battery backup, so you don't have to use the password system. But if you want to play it for the NES just to get the nostalgia effect, that is alright also. So guys, I give Metroid a perfect 10 out of 10. Even though it is quite aged, there's nothing like this game. And if you want to see more of the Let's Plays, I'm not going to do one for Metroid because, well, there's just a good amount of them out there on YouTube, and unless someone tells me, hey, I really want you to do a Let's Play of Metroid, I'd much rather not, because it's a very difficult and very strenuous game. Overall, this is a great game. It's very fun, and if you want to see more of Metroid Let's Play, head over to Cow's Crazy channel. He did a Let's Play of Metroid, and he did a great job. So, this is Metroid for the NES, the Game Boy Advance, and unlockable via GameCube, and for the Wii Virtual Console. I'm Protomario, and I'm signing out, and happy gaming, guys.